What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back with a Real Housewives of Atlanta extra, honey. Miss Kandi Burris, yes, Miss Kandi Burris, honey, has finally left Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Kandi, it's too late. Miss Robinson upset with you. We got PHAEDRA over there down to the Married to Medicine, honey. Okay, I was about to say the Medicine Wives. Shout out to Funky Dineva, but we got her up over there, and we've been asking for you to leave, Kandi. Okay, just like a damn Taurus, a dark-sided Taurus. Stubborn, take all day. Okay, want to do the obvious. Okay, when it's too late in the game. Okay. Now we got PHAEDRA. She on Married to Medicine. PHAEDRA, we need you back on Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, and I guarantee Kandi, she won't come back after that. How do y'all feel about Kandi leaving? I will say this. Kandi is a Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I will say this about Kandi. I will say this. I would rather Kandi be on the show than Kenya. I do, because at least with Kandi, we got the aunties, we got Todd, we got the kids, the cute kids. Okay, we got Miss Riley, honey. We know Miss Riley is grown. Riley has always been grown. Even when she was a kid, honey, she told Kandi, honey, I don't really care if I need a dad. Okay, when a kid say that, you know you ain't shit, nigga. Okay, block. Riley said, honey, if the nigga go be acting like that, he can keep it. Listen, I love when I heard her say that. She was like, shit, I don't even care if I have a dad. If this nigga go be half-ass and then screw him, okay? But yeah, Miss Kandi is leaving now. No more Mama Joyce and her throwing her shoe, honey. Like, Kandi has a lot to her. She does. Okay, Kenya, all we got is Brooklyn. Well, that's all I got because I don't really care for her. I told y'all, she finally did what the hell she was supposed to do and signed up for Lifetime. Okay, signed up for Lifetime because I told y'all Miss Kenya Moore was a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. She's delusional, crazy as hell. I think that Kenya thinks that she's more interesting than what she is. In my opinion, she is not Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's not a housewife. Hell, shit, we watched her go through this divorce longer than she was married. I mean, like, Kenya, girl, like, only you. Only you. At least with Kandi, we could say Kandi got married on the show and stayed with the man, and the man turned out, to be pretty decent. Kandi is over there paying most of the bills, right? Shout out to Todd. I do like Todd, though, you guys. I think he's very supportive. And I like him and Kandi together. I think that they look cute together. And they got some cute kids. It makes sense for them to be on the show. But Kenya, like, girl, we don't want to hear no more about Mark. You not go convince us that only Mark was crazy. Your ass is crazy. I don't give a damn what your fans say. Every relationship you enter into, it's crazy. It's weird, like you. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying, okay? But anyways, honey, Kandi, talk to the people. And let's listen. Okay, let's listen. Let's make sure our audio is up, honey. Okay?
The question on everybody's mind is what's happening in Atlanta. And are you going to be back? And do we know what... I have been trying to figure that out for myself, to be honest with you. And I don't know. I'm thinking I might just say... Is it time? I've been going back and forth, and I think because they gave us such a long break, I had a lot of time to do other things.
They wanted y'all to fire yourselves, okay?
I got some big announcements to make coming soon. So, yeah, I was like, I love the girls. They're my friends. I'm still going to see them and hang out with them, and Bravo is my family. I love them as well. But, okay, I'm going to drill down. Are you making an announcement? that you are going to take a break from Atlanta. Now you don't put the pressure on. But I guess, yeah. Yeah, because somebody asked me recently. They were like, "Well, why do you keep doing it?" And I was like, "To be honest with you, I think because
the damn money, Kandi. Okay, $2 million. Where else you gonna make that kind of money?"
I've been doing it 14 years, and so now I feel like I do it because I'm used to doing it. But with all the other things that I got going on, I might just I don't know if I could imagine the show without you. But I couldn't either at first. But I think
I couldn't either, you guys, because I was like, Kandi, it just, even when Kandi ain't there, do you see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I can see the show without Kenya. They talking about Porsha is coming back. I don't really want Porsha to come back, but I guess, hell, we could drag her, right? We can drag her. And I know some of y'all rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth saying, Miss Robinson, you still mad at Porsha? Hell yeah, shit, okay. With my unforgiving ass, okay? It be taking me a long time to forgive people, honey, okay? Porsha didn't even do that to me, but I just felt like that was messy. I felt like that was trifling. Whether you was friends with Fallon or not, you was all up in the girl pool. You shouldn't have added to their dysfunctional marriage because they both were inappropriate. They both, I guess, cheated on each other, and I'm not in a agreement with that either. But to me, like, Porsha should have had more self-esteem about herself, and she could have got a whole nother man. Why you messing with him? And you know all the stuff he did to her. Like, it just seemed like Porsha was so desperate to complete that part of her story. And she's a Cancer like me. We love marriage and family. Well, she loved marriage. Shit, y'all know I just love, long-term relationships. And, family and kids. And, we are those people, but it's the way you go about doing things. After Dennis did all that cheating on her, it's like, damn, you go, why would you mess with old girl's ex-husband? You was hanging out at the club with her. You was shooting scenes with her, wearing her damn clothes, knowing your ass is way too big for Fallon's clothing. Okay, but let me stay on task and get back to Kandi, honey. But are y'all in agreement with Porsha coming back? Are you excited about that? I guess it's good. We could drag her. I'm not into her and Kenya. I feel like Atlanta needs a fresh, clean break. All new girls. I don't want to see Kenya. I don't want to see Porsha. I don't want to see Sheree. I just need all new women. We need to start over. I believe they can do it. And then maybe the OGs, maybe a few of them can pop in and out from time to time. But yeah, just a fresh start is needed.
They decided, they were like, okay, we're taking this break to, rearrange the cast and all this other kind of stuff. And then it's like, it gave you time. I never had time. Yeah, and I still was working, don't get me wrong. I still had a lot of stuff going on. But it was like, I had more time to pick up my kids. I had more time to be in the studio. So I've been writing a lot. And I have more time to work on these other projects that y'all don't see. Okay, well, listen, you keep saying that, so you got to give me something. Because you keep saying, I'm going to have a big announcement. I got to work on these other projects. Well, I'm doing Broadway. And I already had, we had the Wiz. I'll be there March 13th in New York to see the show. And I'll be there February 13th in LA to see the show. I'll be here. So, yeah, so I'm excited for that, and then I got some more things to announce in that lane as well. And I don't want to talk too much ahead of time, but yeah. So maybe more Broadway, maybe more of that. But I know you're working on that EGOT. You said it, you manifesting it, you ready to do it. I'm manifesting. Yeah. So yeah, something in that realm for sure. Like because I don't want to give away too much that I have to come. I'll just say I have some big things coming. So stay tuned. But I do love the franchise. But it's just when everybody kind of keeps you like in limbo for so long, you start making other plans. You're the longest running housewife to date at this point. Oh Lord Jesus, I love that. I love you, so I'm getting palpitations.
What I didn't like about Kandi was she tried to, throw that in Nene's face, honey. We know that Miss Leakes, honey, is synonymous with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. So let's see what some people think about Kandi leaving, you guys. So one person says, I can't imagine the show without Kandi, but she has definitely outgrown the space of the show. She is very successful outside of the show. And the way the show was going last season, I didn't like it. Another person says, I mean, what else can she give? Bravo, we love Kandi. Yeah, I mean, her storylines was running out, but is Kandi in the game coming back? That was a decent show. There's more for Kandi to do, you know, but like I said with you guys, y'all know who my favorite is. Nene will always be my favorite because she is just so real, honey. And contrary to how y'all feel about Marlo, that's my girl too. I like Marlo. I hope Marlo is back. Okay? But yeah, I'm not excited about, I don't know, I just want all new girls. I know we need a fresh start. Another person says it's about damn time. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Another person says, saw that coming. It's no coincidence that just earlier this week, Kenya giggled, then said the cast announcement will soon be made. Now Kandi talks about leaving the show. Kenya need to really leave the show. Because to me, she's stagnating the show. She really is. I feel like she needs to go. Another person says, I believe her because she don't need the coins. Plus, Escape no longer has to work around her Real Housewives of Atlanta schedule. And she actually has a real business and a real career outside of Bravo. Yeah, a lot of people is just, giving Kandi her props. Okay, they said the way that you utilize the platform to grow your brands is unmatched. I agree. And I like that about Kandi, honey. You got to give it to her. What did she start out with? The toy line, you guys, with the sex toys? And then she did, I knew the sex toys, honey, I knew they was gonna take off. Then she did she should have like some type of lingerie, bedroom Kandi. That's what I think she should do next if she ain't already, honey. Yeah, some sexy lingerie, honey. And then, what did she has? The restaurants. She had Tags Her Boutique. She's a songwriter. Somebody like Kandi. I could relate to Kandi. She could do so many things. So Kandi gonna always be okay. But to me, out of all of them, like she's synonymous with Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got so many friends, in the city, honey. Okay, but yeah, I'm sick of the other heifers, honey. Okay. Now, let's get to Kenya and what Kenya said about Nene. I really didn't like it, you guys. She was doing some type of interview down to the V103. She got to talking about, the door is closed for neneleakes returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta after suing Bravo. So let's check out, you guys, what she had to say.
That would be a possibility for the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That door is closed.
You think it's closed?
I mean, when you sue your employer, what do you expect to happen? It's like, listen.
Here's the thing.
I'm going to interrupt right there. How about the fact that she was put in a position to sue her employer? I get objectively where everybody is coming from, but I was sick of Bravo. I believe it was season 11 when she told Porsha and Kandi to not go in her closet. They went in it anyways. And then she got to pulling on the camera guy's shirt and for Andy to chastise her. Okay? About that. When she already had told Kandi and Porsha, don't go in my closet. Don't touch nothing. And they did it anyways. Very disrespectful. And I don't give a fuck who gets hurt. Okay? Don't touch my shit. Okay, and y'all know me. I think a lot like Nene, and I felt like that was so unfair to Nene and so disrespectful. Teresa Giudice, she flipped over a table and damn near knocked down Andy, and she didn't lose her damn job. Okay, not at all. So I've seen so many of those white housewives like act so unhinged. It's deplorable, despicable, it's disgusting. But as a black woman, you better not ever do that. You better, yes sir, no sir. You better act like Miss Sophia, honey, from Color Purple, okay? And do everything that the white man tell you to do, okay? No, that was not Nene's plight. That wasn't her experience. You can't get mad at people, for speaking out on their experience. Because a lot of that shiggity shouldn't have been happening at Bravo. And I know that it did. I see the favoritism and the racism. I see it. I don't know what y'all looking at, but I really do see it.
I don't understand why people think that's a possibility. Listen, I don't hate them.
You the same idiot that, your husband, that last season you was on, he embarrassed your ass. And he let your ass know he didn't want you. Just for you to get your ass on that reunion, that virtual reunion. Oh, things are better than ever. She did an Ashley Darby. Oh, we're in couples counseling. Shit. And ended up getting a divorce for over 5 years. Make it make sense. So, like I said with Kenya, it's like her shit ain't together, and child, I know Nene probably heard all of this and rolled her eyes and sucked her teeth. Cause bitch, who are you? You ain't got your shit together.
On the idea of it, because I've been very vocal about the fact that I think she was great for the show. But in reality, how do you recover from suing your bosses?
I don't know, Kenya. How do you recover? Okay, after all of those bad relationships you done been in over the years. Okay? So Bravo could be humble and say, you know what, Nene wasn't perfect all the time, and we did wish she would have did this, that, and the third, but we were wrong as well, and we could see, what she was alluding to, what she was saying. I felt like, and I just watched the season 12 reunion, and they got to talking about how Wendy Williams treated Nene. And I'm going to say this. I felt like that whole reunion, they used Nene. They really did. That's why she ended up leaving. Because it's like, why are y'all talking about her friendship with Wendy Williams? That ain't got shit to do with the show. Andy was messy as hell. Andy is the type of man that wants to use black women. He feels like that's his right because he has such close proximity to the Housewives franchise, and that is not right. And we got poor little Twirl here, honey, that was begging it. She came, look, pregnant belly and all. She came not to support Cynthia, okay, because she dogged Cynthia down to the Ultimate Girls Trip. That's why I told you I can't do Kenya. She's way too fake for me. She will pretend to be cool with Cynthia. That way she can keep some income coming in. So that's why she showed up at Cynthia Seagram's event. That way she could come back to the show for season 12. And then she had that grudge towards Nene while she was on the show. And even when she came to Cynthia Seagram's event, Nene kept trying to speak to her. She kept ignoring her for a storyline. She used Nene too for a storyline. She saw everybody make up with Nene on season 12, right? And then she was the only one trying to play hardball. But if you go back to the earlier seasons of Housewives, she was the main one kissing Nene's ass. So Kenya is fake, and girl, twirl on. Okay, I hope they get rid of you, because you need to go too. All of y'all need to go. All the old women. I want all new women, damn it. So let's see what some of the fans of the show think of what Miss Ken had to say, honey. That's what Mark would call her ass, okay? One person says, Nene didn't ask for her job back. The fans did, and let's be honest, they need it. This cast has been boring for years. I'm telling y'all, I don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta past season 12. That was their last good season. Other than that, it's boring. It's the same women. We need some new women. Another person says because Nene was ratings gold, the most iconic burns from the show are hers. You mean Reed's? Another person says so many real issues that could be focused on in the black community. Shut your ass up. You ain't even speaking on what we talking about. Another person says if the show ratings drop even more, they will have Nene back. Another person says my mom sued her employer and clocked in for 3 more years and retired with drop money. Kenya, do you live under a rock? Exactly. Didn't Monique sue Netflix and won and did a special? So shut your ass up. And I noticed all them people that had all that shiggity to say about Monique suing Netflix, you black women YouTubers, because I remember the ones that was talking that shiggity. Yeah, she over there with Sydney. Her husband, he ruining everything. He horrible. That black man trying to keep that black woman down. Bitch, where? Okay, y'all know how no nonsense Monique is. You think if Sydney was bad for her, she would be with him for all these years? I don't like black women content creators that make all men bad. I feel like when you say stuff like that and it doesn't fit in all relationships and marriages that you speak about, it just, I don't know, that to me comes off a bit bitter. It does. It's like, that's not, I get there are a lot of raggedy ass men in the world. I talk about it on my show all the time. But I saw so many black women content creators talking about Monique's husband, Sydney. He ruining her career. No, he's being honest with her about her damn career, and she's not being paid what she's worth. And as black people, we are never paid what we are worth. And we are the ones that we really work our asses off. We have to work twice as hard just to get the recognition of some of our counterparts. So, child, make it make sense. But yeah, like I said, as far as what Kenya is saying, I feel like it's not right. It's not right. She knows a lot of shit at Bravo was not right. All that favoritism over the years that they gave to Kim Zolciak. Kim Zolciak didn't have to film and go on the trips, but all the other black women on the show had to damn near change their schedule just to go out of town and film. And Kim got her own spinoff. For what? Off the backs of black women. And Andy Cohen did that. He didn't even give Kenya her own show. Okay, I think Porsha had a little 6-episode deal. Like, yeah, they help with Kandi, but Kandi shouldn't just be the only one getting spinoffs. Because according to you all, Kenya is a star, Porsha is a star. Okay, I felt like more black women should have got more opportunities. Not no damn Kim Zolciak. Child, bye. Another person says Monique sued Netflix. Exactly. Another person says the show is boring without Nene. It is. And they know that. And they've been watching those Carlos King's interviews. Nene got the highest rated interview. She got a millie. Mariah Huck didn't get that. Kenyamoore didn't get that. None of these other reality women got that. My girl got it. Okay, I am proud of my girl. I love me some Lanithia Monique Leakes, honey. Okay, I love me some Nene. But yeah, what do y'all think about that? Okay, what do y'all think about Kandi leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, I feel indifferent about it. I'm happy she's leaving because she's been kind of boring too, but it's just like, damn, now PHAEDRA is on Married to Medicine, messing that up. Shit, we need her on Housewives. Shit, now she could come back and the girls could grill her, and that would be for some good TV. Put her and Quad Ass on, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I would rather see them over there. And y'all get y'all some new girls. Yeah, put Mariah on Married to Medicine. Yeah, you can do that shit. Look, PHAEDRA and Quad can go to Real Housewives of Atlanta and bring Mariah back to Married to Medicine. Because what I will look for, what I think would be interesting is how Mariah would lay into Jackie's ass and Simone's ass. Now, that would be some good ass TV. That I would be with my popcorn. Okay, but anyways, you guys, I'm going to be covering that second part of Mariah's interview. I like that part better because she talked about PHAEDRA's ass and in the right way. I loved everything she said. We will talk about that. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.